To be born means you're actually lucky. Not only lucky, special. You beat out all the other sperm cells, millions of them, to be conceived, and now you're living in reality, in life. So give yourself a round of applause. You're very special. You're also very special to people around you. I mean, your immediate family. Examples of this could be your mother, your father, grandmother, uncle, sister, or brother. And you're also probably important to a few select friends. If you're really talented and you impact a community or an industry, you're really, really important. But most people are not that important. Most of us are just average. But stop the show. We are important to one person all the time. Ourselves. Rewind! Guys always tell this story to you when I'm on this particular show. And that is, I have found out that I'm not as special to people as I think I am. I'm special to myself, just like you're special to yourself. But when we go and deal with other people, we actually overestimate our importance. And do you know who does it a lot? Women. Women can believe that they are greater than who they really are because, well, if they're pretty, they get a lot of attention, people offer them things, they can become a little entitled, and that could really help them, with an inflated ego. Unfortunately, when they deal with a guy that has a lot of opportunities, they will find out that usually they're not as important to the man that they think they are. Let's talk about Jazmine Cheaves. Now, Jazmine Cheaves is the sister of Jada Cheaves. And not too long ago, she had a really controversial podcast with a young lady by the name of Omeretta. Now, Omeretta is a rapper who has a boyfriend that's now in prison for 27 years. I believe he has 24 years left. And the boyfriend's name is Tabyron Rashad Smith. And, Jada Cheaves just didn't understand why she was going to be in a relationship with a man that's locked up like that.
I just don't have time. I don't even know who Ramonte is. I don't even know any these people. So y'all know, I be saying, I stay in my little bubble by myself. I don't be outside no more, so I don't be having to deal with these people. So he was calling her delusional because I guess y'all know her man got like 27, 28 years in prison or something. And she was pretty much saying how that's her person and she hasn't never been with anybody else, or she doesn't talk to nobody else. She doesn't plan on seeing nobody else. She waiting on him to get out and have kids. So True like, well, you think she was like, well, you gonna be 54, you gonna have kids at 54. And it was just a lot going on. And I don't think she liked True calling her delusional. So she called me and she asked me not to put out the interview, and I was just like, okay, because once again, I don't really care that much to argue with nobody. I mean, technically, I paid to do it, so I could really put it out if I want to, but it's not.
This caused a really big rift between Omeretta and Jazmine Cheaves because, hey, Jazmine Cheaves was kind of making fun of her decision to stay with a man that's going to be locked up. Now, at the same time, Jazmine Cheaves decided to have a relationship with Chicago rapper 600 Breezy. 600 Breezy is quite popular in the Chicago drill scene. And again, Jazmine Cheaves thought she was that special. But then there was a lady by the name of Queen Key, who's also a Chicago rapper, that 600 Breezy had not one, not two, but 3 kids with, triplets. That lady, Queen Key, said that she was pregnant by 600 Breezy in 2019. 600 Breezy denied those allegations, and when Jazmine Cheaves got with him, she also said, hey, those ain't his kids, because only 600 Breezy claims his real children. But guys, it gets worse. Come to find out, those 3 children of 600 Breezy were his kids. Now, Jazmine Cheaves thought she was special. She decided to booty clapping sounds. Well, get a baby by 600 Breezy, and she did have that child. Well, now she's on the podcast saying this about 600 Breezy.
Whereas you just have to, as a mom, do what you got to do, and you have to play that role. Of
the only time I felt
dad.
his absence was when I was in that mother delivery room and I had to get that epidural, and I'm like, damn, bro, I'm really sitting here going through this
by myself.
Yeah. And I cried, and then the epidural kicked in, and I was like, come on, I'm about to meet my baby. That's all that matters.
And
it's good. Like now, I only got one priority, and that's my baby. So,
and Queen Key is still not taking shots at Jazmine Chiefs. The first baby mama is saying this.
Now that he a deadbeat for another baby, first of all, y'all see me, I got myself in my room everywhere, literally. But now that he a deadbeat for another baby, leave me and my kids out of it. It's a new suspect, for real. Y'all so now comment on his shit and tell him how he a deadbeat to her kids or something. Leave us out of it. It's some new characters. Let them have it. No bad. I don't got shit to do with that shit. And let thank God, be peaceful, you know, start loving themselves, you know, like that. Other than that, let them have it. It's a new suspects in town, literally though. Like leave my shorties the fuck out there, straight up, literally. It is crazy. It's sad as hell. That down at 40. 40-year-old dead. That shit's so damn sad. I'm laughing because motherfucker remind me of my daddy. My daddy began with and if you watching this, all I gotta say is, you know, everybody could be responsible for their own actions, you know? That's all I got to say. Everybody can be responsible for their own actions. Me personally, Queen Key, bitch, I'm responsible for my actions, okay? And that's it.
Now, guys, I want to really dig into this because I'm so glad that she didn't, really take shots at Jazmine Cheaves, although she could have. And I'm not going to be petty here, but I just want to look at the lady's appearance. And when I look at Jazmine Cheaves, I look at her appearance. She's a beautiful young lady, but I am looking at, how she presents herself. And I'll just start there. And see, here's the problem with attractive young black women out there who honestly don't feel that how they present themselves and the lifestyle that they lead doesn't have a correlation to the kind of men that they're going to be bringing into their lives. When I look at Jazmine Cheaves, just like Jada Cheaves, they are young and they're a different generation. But when I look at them, I'm looking at what kind of guys that they're going to be getting. And the kind of man that wants a lady like this, she's beautiful, no doubt. I mean, I think she's attractive. This is a chick that's really putting herself out there to get with dudes that's in the hood, that's in the streets. Rappers, dudes that are shooters, scammers. These aren't the kind of men that want to be faithful husbands. And to be honest, she might be a faithful wife or a faithful girlfriend, but that's not how she presents herself. So when you get a man that's a deadbeat, ask yourself one thing. Are you putting yourself out there as a woman that attracts deadbeat men? No one wants to answer that question because unfortunately, that makes a person take some level of accountability, which they should. And if you really want to be with a person, that's male or female, that has some class, first of all, you need to operate within those boundaries. And it's not what you necessarily think is class, because you can think that you're classy and all the people you attract around you are not classy, and you are who you hang around. When you put yourself out there as a young woman and you start getting dudes or people around you that, they're shooters, gunshots, they're scammers, they're rappers, they're in the streets because that's what you like, then don't get mad when you get those kind of dudes. You're not trying to get a black man that's a builder. You're not trying to get a black man that's a faithful. Because maybe for you, that's a boring relationship. And hey, that's okay with me. That's all fine and dandy. But when you get what you asked for, don't come on the podcast like this and then start calling the brother a deadbeat when you knew that he had 3 kids from another lady and that he didn't take care of those kids. But you thought your stuff was special, right? Booty Lapazils! Yeah, you thought your cheeks hit differently than somebody else, only to find out that your cheeks ain't nothing really special about him to that dude. Cause he got a lot of ladies that got cheeks like that. And a lot more are gonna still let him do it and think they special and get a baby by him just like you did. So I hope that y'all really understand out there, you're just not as special as you think you are. Trust me, you're just another number to most people. And once you realize that, hey, life is actually a little bit better. It makes you want to get out there and try to actually be different based on actions. Your actions make you different, not how you feel about yourself. How you feel about yourself is how you feel about yourself. But how people take you and treat you differently based on your productivity and based on how you carry yourself, that is a totally different thing. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy O'Shea Jackson back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. I appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe to the bell. We're out.